The passion for basketball is oozing in this place we call not only the food capital of the North, but more fitting, the basketball hotbed of the North. As the home team, Pampanga Giant Lanterns makes its debut in our next game. 3 exciting games down, and we are happy that you're still able to join us, and we still have 3 exciting games to go as we continue to bring you the comfort of your location, the action of the Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Right now at 12:30 p.m. will be between the Pampanga Giant Lanterns for their first game ever here in the Junior MPBL against the Mindoro Foundation Junior Disciplinados. A while ago, in the morning games was between Manila and Venezuela. That's why pwede paparod nyo yan sa Facebook, YouTube, and Channel 19 Signal TV. Good afternoon, friends. Nico Rocha here with Cho Pangilinan to my left. And I'm excited to cover this game for Pampanga since this is going to be their first time to play in the Junior MPBL. And there's a yung factor na who are we gonna see here. But take a look here at the standings again. Number 1, Mandaluyong, 5-1. And they're grabe rin for Pampanga. They're gonna face a Mindoro team that's currently 3-1.
Yes, no, for this Mindoro team, the key players really to look out for is both Harvey, John Raimundo, and Diana Laksarong, who's both leading the team in scoring with 12.5 points per game and also in steals with 3.3 steals per game. So they have basically the pretty identical stats in that area.
Yeah, and actually, tingnan natin yung standings dito. Manila 1 and 2, nanalo rin kanina, thankfully, for their first win. Marikina 1 and 2, Quezon City. Yan yung sitwasyon natin ng North Division standings right now. Now, let's take a look at Pampanga. They will be one of the key players that we want to mention here is Christian Vergara. Si Christian is number 33 and one of the tallest players, actually, if not the tallest here inside the Bren Convention Center.
Yes, no, ito si Christian. He provides that intimidating factor no, for everyone watching. Of course, lalo na sa Mindoro na magiging kalaban nila. And we're all unfamiliar, no, but let's see kung mapoprovide ba niya yung that rim protecting na ina-expect natin sa kanya para sa kanyang koponan.
Well, and for Pampanga Giant Lanterns, they will be led by head coach Roberto Sierra, assistant team manager Sorona Nulo, Draymond Guevara, of course, team owner Dennis Delta Pineda, and team manager Aurelio A.G. Gonzalez. Let's now move on to the side of Mindoro, wherein they will be led by Harvey J. Raimundo and Yano Laksarong.
Yes, no, talking about this Mindoro team as a whole, this Mindoro Decena Foundation Junior Disciplinados, who sits at second place again, nakita nyo kanina, in the North Division owing to their 3 wins, 1 loss record. And ayun nga, they are itching to bounce back from being dealt with their first loss against Rizal, 74-66 last August 8.
So that we know the current situation of both teams. Mindoro currently 3-1, while Pampanga searching for that first win, especially in their first game. So we're gonna see what kind of team is Pampanga sending here in the Junior MPBL, specifically for their 18 and under division. Once again, Nico Rocha here with Cho Pangilinan. We'll see you guys for our live coverage, and we have to turn this over now to the game announcer.
San Fernando, Pampanga. Here we go for the co-main event of Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural season. Now it's time for the 18 under Mindoro Foundation Junior Disciplinados and Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Introducing first the starting 5 of Mindoro Foundation Junior Disciplinados 18 under. His playing guard, number 7, Kirby Sindai. Playing shooting guard, number 19, France Raimundo. Small forward, number 11, Harvey Raimundo. Playing power forward, number 10, Rufus Aligado. At center, number 13, Dion Guanzon. The head coach of Mindoro Foundation Junior Disciplinados 18 under, Coach J. Ocampo. Assistant coach, Miloni Gonzalez, Cash Guiban, and McCoy Inky Lopez. Now it's time for your Pampanga Giants Lanterns 18 under. Playing point guard, number 11, Jean Paul Labus. His shooting guard, number 9, Edmar Musni. Playing forward, number 32, Howard Ventura. Playing power forward number 33, Christian Vergara. At center number 19, JP Pangilinan. The head coach of Pampanga Giant Lanterns 18 under, Coach Jay Shera, Milo Bonifacio, Marhan Son, and Pepe Duyag. Ito ang Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Alright, we are about to tip off for the first game of our afternoon slate. And Pampanga winning tip-off, but napasobra doon yung unang tira para sa Giant Lanterns. Once again, Nico Roch here with Cho Pangilinan. And we will be here for you guys till the end. Up until dun sa pagkatapos ng 14 under division game. So with that one, currently 0-0. Wild start here. And malakas, we're currently here in the Bren Convention Center. Home floor for Pampanga.
Yes, one thing to look out for this Mindoro squad no, is they have an advantage with the fact alone na debut game nito ng Pampanga. So may element of surprise kung tawagin nila, as that end one is good for Lapuz.
A power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. And what a way to kickstart their campaign. An end one by number 11. That is... that's Lapuz. Currently leading 2-0 right now against Mindoro. And this is a formidable team, diba, Cholo? They're currently 3-1, and we already saw what they can do. They are accustomed to blowing out their opponents in the 3 wins that they have gained. Here comes Mindoro, attacking the big man. That is Christian Vergara. My goodness, I think the smallest guy on the floor. That is Sinday. Walang takot.
Yes, and he's showing why they exactly have a 3-1 record. Na kahit they're bouncing back from a loss, they're showing we won 3 straight, and there's a reason for that.
Take a look for a mid-range shot for Mindoro. No good. Rebounded by Vergara. You can see here na parang fast-paced yung laro ng Pampanga, no? They're not wasting any time. They want to opt for the fast break, and that's how they're able to score their points so far. So yun yung nakita natin ngayon. It's really hard to see what their true play style is, considering that this is their first game. A lot more to see on what these guys can do.
Yeah, I think they're looking to really, again, kahit debut nila, they also have the elements of surprise within them kasi we don't know what to expect. Their opponent don't know what to expect from them. So mukhang binibilisan nila, trying to surprise, as that is bucket good for number 19 Pangilinan.
Yes, Joseph Pangilinan with a floater kissing off the glass makes it a 3-point lead for the 18 under team of Pampanga. Getting the steel tap from behind. 7 minutes and 44 remaining here once again. Medyo nagmadali sila doon. That's why Mindoro. Actually, itong Mindoro 18 and under team, they are actually a team that loves to run as well. So, is Pampanga playing into the style of Mindoro, or may mga questions na gano'n eh. You want to play your style of basketball, but if yung opponents mo gano'n yung laro, may advantage ba, do you think, for a team that's already played?
Well, I think meron, dahil of course, again, they have a taste of what the competition is like here in the Junior MPBL. But then again, itong Pampanga, lalo na kilalang kilala ang program ni Governor Delta Pineda na one of the best here in our country. So we also have something to expect for this Pampanga team, na kahit debut lang nila, they're ready to shock the world.
Okay na, ready to shock the world. That is, I like that term. We can start muna sa pag-shock muna sa Pilipinas and then the world.
Exactly.
Ganoon muna. Once more, Mindoro. Swinging the ball around. Kita natin dito yung ikot. But called for traveling is number 24. That is... Oh, anyway, 6 minutes 25 remaining here.
Speaking of turnovers, the traveling violation, they were able to force Rizal to commit 34 turnovers in their last game. Pero ngayon, hopefully, wag naman sana sila yung mag-commit ng ganong karaming turnovers,
Yeah, so with Mindoro, that's really one of their MOs as well. They love to press from the last game, ah. So far, hindi pa tayo masyado nakakita ng press dito sa Mindoro. Tingnan natin kung when they plan to implement the press. But it's currently Pampanga who's the aggressive one right now. Iba talagang home court cooking. And the energy that you get from the venue. We got a timeout on the floor by Mindoro as they want to talk things over and prevent Pampanga from running away this early.
Ligan ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Ligan ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo.
You're watching the Atlas 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL with the Pampanga Giant Lanterns making their first game, playing in their first game here inside the Bren Convention Center in Pampanga, and finally Mindoro able to score 7-4 by Guanzon.
Yes, what a way, no? To freeze his defender. And speaking of freezing his defender, no? Another fast break bucket for Mindoro, which they are very well known for, no? And again, a counter steal.
3 straight ba yun? Masyado like 3 straight steals. And gaya ng sinabi mo, ano, there's a reason why Rizal had the hard time playing against Mindoro. They were able to force Rizal to 30 plus miscues, right?
Yes, 34 turnovers
34.
to be exact. Even though natalo sila, no, that game, as we can see here. Fast break bucket by Mindoro. Again, as I was saying, even though natalo sila in that matchup, ang daming positives na pwedeng kunin dun, as again, even though they lost, they had the three game winning streak before that, so that's something still positive to take from this Mindoro squad.
Oh yes, definitely. Meron talagang mga positive things to take away from that loss, right? It kind of brings you back to earth whenever you experience that first loss, and knowing that you're not invincible here in the Junior MPBL. So for Mindoro, they lost the battle of the boards last time, 42-29. And if you're Pampanga, that's one thing that you got going for you, especially that you have the size, you have a guy like Christian Vergara who has the potential to gobble up a lot of rebounds just by being there on the floor.
Yung mismong height lang niya, no, by just standing there, grabe na yung presence na nabibigay niya. And ayun, as I was saying lang, no, to si Vergara, he just stood there pero na-intimidate niya or na-smother niya yung opponent niya, si Guanzon, who will be shooting 2 on the line.
Yeah, but even though Christian Vergara was there to disrupt the passing, that's his second foul. So they're attacking him. Kitang-kita mo na they want to challenge this big man, which is nakakatuwa para sa Mindoro. Wala silang takot.
On the side of Mindoro, no, Nico, tama ka dun. Yun naman yung nagiging strategy nila. Na okay, may malaki kayo, kami, sige, atakin lang namin yan. No problem for us.
And it's a great strategy because Christian Vergara is back on the bench with 2 fouls already upon checking. So yeah, 2 fouls after that one. It was too strong of a pass for Pampanga, and that's something that they need to, when to do the outlet pass, considering that they have early 5 turnovers while Mindoro has 5 as well. And so napapansin mo na this is gonna be a fast-paced game considering of the possessions that we've been seeing. Not much offensive sets being run, but more of takbuhan. It's a track meet between the white shirts and the blue shirts.
Exactly, no. Ito again, sabi mo nina, we now have more than 5 turnovers for both teams. So halatang active hands ang both teams na to, no. Laging takbuhan, of course. More than 3 steals now for both teams as well.
Out of bounds called the Mindoro Decena Foundation Junior Disciplinados. And look here, some of the fans inside the Bren Convention Center just enjoying the festivities here. First time na magkaroon tayo dito ng basketball game para sa junior MPBL. Pero sa men's division, kakalaro lang nila dito kahapon with Pampanga facing off against sa Parañaque Patriots, and that was a classic game. With Pampanga only winning by 4 against Parañaque, 86-82. Considering that Pampanga is the top seed team while Parañaque is, I would say, in the middle to bottom nga yung Parañaque, but that was a wild game.
Yan, and speaking of Pampanga, again, in our men's division, very well-known talagang program ni Governor Delta. No? And hanggang dito, I'm sure kahit debut game na to ng Pampanga, again, coming from Coach Jay Sierra himself, no? Na grabe talaga yung developmental program na ginagawa ni Governor Delta, and it's something we should look forward to.
Yes, I agree, definitely. And Pampanga, definitely a hotbed for Philippine basketball. A lot of stars have been produced here already, countless ones. Ayoko mag-mention ng mga players kasi for sure makakalimutan ako, and ayoko may ma-offend. Daming talented dito, mahirap na eh. But before that, Lapus once more makes it 5 points now to his name with a rebound, turnaround jump shot. Mas mahirap sa ginawa niya kanina. Mindoro countering that with their own mid-range jumper. They have the 1-point lead right now over Pampanga, but Pampanga trying to feed their big. Good thing Lapus was right there facilitating this time as the ball just rolling off the rim.
Both teams, no, kitang-kita natin na really physical, playing really solid defense. Ito, we're almost into the 2-minute mark, pero only Mindoro has scored double digits, no? And it's something we should look forward to kung it'll be a low-scoring game or biglang may puputok kung kailan man, no, in the late game or in the second quarter. Let's see.
So far in this first quarter, Pampanga has committed more shots, and finally now with the lead. Beating my point before. But, well, for that one, that is their first three-pointer. And there you go, giving Mindoro a taste of their own medicine when it comes to snatching the ball. And because of that, a timeout on the floor by the Mindoro Junior Disciplinados once more as Pampanga now has a 4-point lead.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob.
Once more, the Pampanga Giant Lanterns playing their first game. For those just tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, Channel 98, and Signal TV, Nico Rocha here, Cho Pangilinan. That's my partner. Here comes Mindoro once again, but this time they get fouled by the Giant Lanterns, who are looking to stop that fast break, considering that Mindoro, that is their bread and butter.
Yes, and balikan ko lang, no, yung play nila before the timeout. 5 straight points for this Pampanga unit, no? A 3, then a steal, then a quick fast break 2-pointer. And that was also a 5-point play for them, no, kung tawagin.
The unconventional 5-point play-ish in a way, considering those are 2 separate plays already, but pwede, in a matter of that few seconds, parang 5-point play, ano na rin, the way it looks like. Once more, another foul on Pampanga, and that is their fourth team foul, no? So that means one more, and yeah, I think it's penalty already on Pampanga.
Yeah, and yun yung kailangan nila iwasan, no? Considering again, si Vergara who's on the bench, nakadalawa na, and kahit wala siya ngayon on the floor, no? They're still committing sloppy fouls, kung tawagin, because again, I think not all fouls naman are unnecessary, pero considering at the time of this game, it's still early, nothing to be aggressive. I think nothing to be too aggressive about. Just control the pace, no? Play fast, get those 50-50 plays, pero again, don't be over-aggressive.
Well, what you love about Mindoro right now, after seeing their previous games, is that last time they were limited by result to just 37% from the field, right? 25 for 67. And it's looking like they're prioritizing scoring from inside the paint. They want to bring that percentage up and be able to get the rhythm there. And siguro pag nakakakuha na sila ng rhythm sa paint, tsaka lang sila siguro lalabas. And again, we'll see. Kasi meron silang team, I forgot kung sa 16 under or sa 14 under, they score an average of 50 plus points inside the paint per game. So, tingnan natin kung pati dito sa 18 and under division nila na if they could replicate the same thing. Shot hits the back rim once more, another offensive board and another foul called on Pampanga. Mindoro has 7 rebounds after that offensive possession.
And yung fouls, no, it's a good sign for Mindoro since na-observe nila yung kanilang opponent medyo careless when it comes to committing fouls. So that's one thing they could capitalize on. Pero for Pampanga naman, what they need to do is to lessen, again, tulad ng sabi ko kanina, lessen their aggressiveness. Play smart basketball because of course, being over-aggressive is not always the answer when playing this game we all love. No? Sometimes we need to, again, play smart basketball, get the smartest shot possible, or just, do the smartest thing possible on defense.
For Pampanga with a 1-point lead over Mindoro after having a mini run of their own. This game has definitely been a game of runs. Once more, it was a great pass, great find, but the shot was just too strong. Good thing for the white shirts, they will be able to have a chance once more to put the ball inside the basket.
Speaking of smart moves, itong Mindoro kanina nakita natin. That was almost an easy layup for Mercado, pero nakita natin yung talon ng kanyang opponent. Diretso lang, no? Nothing too crazy as that's a bucket for this Pampanga unit.
Once more, James Malonzo showcasing his energy, his versatility, not giving up on that play, giving Pampanga the 3-point lead here in the first quarter with 34.8 to go.
Makikita natin, no, ito. And ayun, that's the importance of not giving up on the play agad, no? He took that double jump because he anticipated this miss.
Pampanga gets the stop. They have been attacking relentlessly, and that is a power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness. Official fitness part of the Junior MPBL, and the fans love what they're seeing here inside the Bren Convention Center. One more time for everybody of you guys there at home.
And ayun, no, that was a really great improvised move because nakita niya na ready to jump na yung kalaban eh. So he said, why not lalabasan ko to ng isang pump fake, get the foul, and get the end one on the way as well.
And pagdating sa mga ganyan, no, yung mga end one conversions, you really need to work on your conditioning, your athleticism in order to be able to finish those type of plays. Considering di madali mag-ganun, especially when you're up against like well-conditioned athletes. So that's if you guys want to work on your conditioning, your athleticism, or want to know more about your ability, give Pound for Pound Fitness a look. They are available nationwide. Just search on Google, and also affordable rates to see the nearest location near you. And this is free throws number 10 and 11 for Mindoro already, while Pampanga's only committed one. Not committed, has only attempted one, but making their only one.
And I think that's another thing that Coach Jay Shera should look into, no, before starting the second quarter. Again, the foul control, no, they need to look into that. And ayun na nga yung sinasabi ko, again, he could have just jumped vertically there, no, but of course, it's a power move by Mindoro.
Yeah, power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness once again. The official fitness part of the Junior MPBL. Kita mo yung bunggo dun ni James Malonzo. And if you're Malonzo, you are one of the players that Coach Roberto relies on. You can't commit those silly fouls. Pangalawa na yun. Patapos na yung first quarter. Sayang. But anyway, here comes Pampanga. They commit yet another turnover. But Mindoro not realizing the remaining seconds in the first. And what a way to kick off this ball game, right? 19-17 is our score right now. Take a look here. That Atlantis 88 move of the game, courtesy of Lapus with a spin a Rooney right there, fade away. Faking his defender, and the shot. And at the end of the first quarter for Pampanga, 19 versus 17. See you guys in the second.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob.
Once again, the Bren Convention Center is alive and well here in Pampanga. A look here at our crowd. And before that, we just want to say an advance happy birthday kay Jake Anthony Tapalias ng Team Nexus at shoutout na din sa lahat ng Nexus family. And good morning, well actually hindi na good morning, good afternoon sa Dubai, especially kay Miss Krisha and Loyang Tanabe, ang CEO, founder of iFranchise. And Mindoro tying this game immediately. Surprise pa ba tayo, Cho? Ano ba nangyari sa first quarter? Why Pampanga has the lead? And what have you observed during that one?
And you know, before ko pag-usapan yun, what a move by no other than Malonzo. Pero yun nga, going back to the first quarter, no, Pampanga had that lead. Actually, they had that lead, no? Pero one thing Coach Jay Shera should really look into is yung foul control again. So they could have had a bigger lead kung inalagaan nila yun. But then again, ultimately, they sink their buckets inside. They really went really aggressive no first quarter, really scored inside the paint. They had one field goal no from the 3-point range, pero ultimately they really hit it from inside the paint.
Well, for Mindoro, what did you like about them in the first quarter?
For Mindoro naman, no, they showed ball control because again they didn't commit as many fouls as this Pampanga unit had. And yun, isa pa yun, yung free throws. They seized the opportunity because halatang they had many chances sa free throw line and they did not waste those chances.
I agree on that one. And you see here, 12 free throws for Mindoro and counting to just the 2 of Pampanga. If they want to beat Pampanga in their home floor, as hard as it is, that those free throws will be their friend. Knowing that Pampanga is also foul heavy, but it's a matter of trying to see if Pampanga can adjust that one, especially sa second half. Panag-usap na yan sa halftime, di ba? Anyway, but we got a foul once more on Mindoro. Their first team foul here in the second quarter. To the line for the free throws 3 and 4. Once again, James Malonzo.
Ed Nico, no, kanina na-mention mo na they are playing in their home court. And that is actually an underrated advantage rin para sa Pampanga since iba talaga yung dating kapag you're playing. Unang-una, playing, no, carrying the name of your hometown, home province. And second, nanonood sa'yo yung mga kaibigan mo, yung family mo. So that's one thing na pwedeng panghawakan nitong Pampanga unit, no?
Definitely, and we see there the drive by Mindoro, no good, but they get the offensive board. Once more, they kick it out to the top of the key, attacking the bigs of Pampanga, and they are getting the rebounds over the towers of the white shirts. Here they come, Malonzo getting blocked at the top, but Pampanga will regroup. Alonso thought about the 3. Instead, he gives it to the post to his big. Swings it to the left. Losing the basketball and a free lane for number 16. That is Martin Pangilinan. His first 2 points of the game.
That's the importance, no, of those 50-50 plays, not giving up on those kinds of plays. No? Because hindi mo alam, malay mo, the ball will end up in your hands no any minute, any given second of the ball game. And yun yung ginawa ni Martin Pangilinan, just really having that awareness and presence of mind and sinking that basket for Pampanga.
Edward Manacho, knowing the situation right now that Pampanga has been fouling them a lot so far. That's why he's taking it to the lane and getting fouled in the process. Edward Manacho averaging 9.5 points, 3.3 rebounds, 1.8 assists in 24 minutes of action. Almost a near steal by the Giant Lanterns. Luckily, El Fadil was right there to pick up the board, gives it to his teammate who's waiting right there, but the three-point shot was just too strong. Look at the scramble for the ball. You don't know what's happening, and you can hear the shrieks of the fans of the Giant Lanterns here. From downtown, hits front rim. Christian Vergara getting the board, no good. But luckily for Pampanga, it's a foul on Mindoro, and it's gonna be 2 shots for them.
Ito si Vergara, no? Kitang-kita natin yung height difference nila. Like, grabe na yung taas ng kamay ng kanyang opponents, pero hindi pa rin talaga umaabot, I think, alagpas ng ulo ni Christian, no? So, again, that's one thing. Pampanga can hold on to, pero to si Christian mukhang pinapahirapan din siya nung front court ng Mindoro Disciplinados. So, that's something. That's another challenge for them na kahit they have Christian with tremendous height, they still have to figure out how to use that height.
Definitely. And that's why dito sa Junior MPBL, this is where you get your reps, game reps talaga between competitive teams as well. Mindoro with a 3 from downtown, cutting the lead to just 2. Let's see how Pampanga will answer. You gotta love the pace here. Lapus with a reverse. Christian Vergara was there. Finally, his first 2 points of this game. 2 points and 3 rebounds.
Commending Vergara for inabangan niya kasi. He anticipated. And what a 3-pointer for Harvey Raimundo, no? Back-to-back yun. And again, babalikan ko lang sinasabi ko kay Vergara. He anticipated that miss, kaya inabangan niya and he got that 2 points for his team.
Si Vergara, a while ago, I remember when he was trying to get that rebound. Di siya tumatalon no? Alam niya kasi mas matangkad siya than, well, actually, he's the tallest guy here right now para sa 18 under division matchup between Pampanga and Mindoro. Halfway in this game, a 3 attempt by the Giant Lanterns, no good, but Lapus was right there to corral the miss. Lapus asking for it this time for a 3, overshooting it this time with the ball hitting Christian. And that's why it's going back to the blue shirts. You would like to thank, once again, Miss Krisha and Loyang Tanabeang, the CEO, founder of iFranchise, launching soon a new lifestyle entertainment concept in Dubai that is set to shine the spotlight on Filipino talent at a global stage. This is part of iFranchise commitment to bring the best of the best of the Philippines to the world. Watch out for the grand opening of Celebrity District UAE, where entertainment meets the Filipino brand of warm hospitality and world-class talent. Once again, Celebrity District in Bristol Hotel, R Floor, Abu Bakr Al Siddiq, Deira, Dubai. Once again, ating mga sponsors in making the Junior MPBL possible. Once again, thank you. Going back to the action once again, Mindoro making that their 3rd three-pointer. Are those 3 3-pointers in just the second quarter? Wala silang nagawa ng first quarter, di ba? Sa 3?
Yes, no, and that's actually good because grabe yung mintes nila last game. And ngayon, bumabawi sila, no? Of course, courtesy of no other than Harvey Raimundo.
Napapansin ko dito sa Pampanga that they're trying to dump the ball off to Christian Vergara, but they're kind of forcing it. I think it's 2 straight turnovers for them whenever, because they're trying to locate their big man. I see the good intentions, but they're trying to force the issue.
Yes, no, and props to Mindoro for not allowing that to happen. And tinan natin ang instant replay, no? Harvey Raimundo, 3 straight 3-pointers for him. And that's actually good because they only shot, this Mindoro squad, only shot 7 out of 32, 21%.
And with Coach Jay Shera knowing the situation right now on the floor, he calls a timeout. Mindoro up by 2.
Ligan ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod.
Look here, the Pampanga Giant Lanterns are currently down by 2. Parang na-blitz sila dito sa second quarter by Mindoro, 11-7. Courtesy of Harvey John Raimundo with 3 straight 3-pointers. Bigla siya na yung no? Leading scorer in just a matter of 2-3 minutes.
Nico, actually, fun fact, I've actually covered this kid, no, si Harvey Raimundo previously, and I'm actually familiar with his ability. Kaya I knew it was just a matter of time bago niya pakitaan ng 3-point shooting abilities ang kanilang kalaban, which is Pampanga. And for Pampanga, again, a pretty aggressive team. They made 1 3-pointer kanina. Tingnan natin kung paano nila lalabanan ang 3-point barrage nitong Mindoro Junior Disciplinados.
Tingnan natin how they're gonna counter the 3 bombs of Mindoro. And a while ago, di ba sinasabi natin na so far nakikita natin na Mindoro has been opting to go inside the paint and attack that. Now they switch it up with more attempts from 3 and throwing off Pampanga. Although Pampanga with a quick counter with number 19, that is Joseph Pangilinan for 6 points of the game. Deschembre. See here Mindoro. Let's see if they go back to Raimundo once again. Sean gives it to the left side. Pulls up for Midi and it's still good. Tuloy-tuloy tayo dito para sa mga jump shots para sa Mindoro.
That's the Harvey Raimundo with 4 straight jump shots, no, with these 3 straight pointers and that 1 pull-up jumper from mid-range.
A 3 attempt for Pampanga, hits back rim. And a foul called on the Junior Disciplinados. The third team foul. Actually 4th now after that one. After a scuffle under the rim. Two minutes and 10 remaining here. No clear. Oh, finally. There you go, Pampanga. Nakatres na rin dito sa quarter na to. 2 for 8 now. Once more, Pangilinan. Sinasabayan si Raimundo.
He was actually the one who shot the first 3-pointer, no, for his team. And again, siya na naman. So will he be the guy na asahan nila from beyond the arc? No? Let's see kung it'll be him.
So far, it's Pangilinan, Lapus, and Malonzo being the big 3 for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. So nakita natin dito sa Junior MPBL, specifically in the 18 under division. That was a cut. I'm not sure if that was intended for Pangilinan or for Vergara, but I think the ball is going back to Pampanga. Sa tingin mo ba para kay Vergara yun? Because Vergara was right there. He was cutting. But Pangilinan just came out of nowhere. Not this one. Pero mamaya makita natin. But take a look here first at the one of the many baskets. He's making all those things. Versatile player, definitely. Another timeout. But this time, it's on the blue side. 31-30, 1 point advantage for Pampanga.
Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to.
A look at the Mindoro Descena Foundation Junior Disciplinados. They're currently down by 1 against Pampanga, but that can change any second right now considering how both teams are talented offensively, and Christian Vergara getting fouled. And I'm not even sure if he was jumping right. Di kung tinatapik-tapik niya lang ba yung bola. That is his height on display here inside the Bren Convention Center.
Nakikita natin, no? That's
Tumalo naman pala.
automatically 2 offensive rebounds for him, no? So, in the battle of rebounds, actually sila ang nananalo. Itong Pampanga with 27 against Mindoro with only 16. So, obviously, nakikita natin ng rason bakit. Although, sa labanan from beyond the arc, ang Mindoro ang nananalo. So, may kanya-kanyang strengths of the game ang both teams. So, tingnan natin kung which area ang magiging matagumpay para sa dalawang koponan na to.
Definitely makita natin considering that they're only separated by 1 point and the lead changes here. Whenever it's like reading a book, you just keep on flipping. You can't decide who has the lead. A minute and 11 remaining. Pampanga dominating the boards. It's not just their big man who's getting it. It's also their guards, their forwards, everybody contributing on that end. And sabi nga ni Coach Anzay, no, the team that gets the rebounds wins the games.
Well, I agree naman, no, Nico, pero grabe kung ikaw ang Mindoro tapos you just keep firing from 3 at the end of the ball game. Well, I think kung sino ang mag-control ng beyond the arc shots, sila
okay.
ang pwedeng maging matagumpay, di ba?
Pwede. Actually, itong Pampanga, they have more 3-point attempts. But they have a lower efficiency rate, 2-for-9, while Mindoro 3-for-7. So it's a matter of sino mas efficient at the end of the day, considering that the room for error here is so small that one wrong thing that you do that could spell your demise. Great kick out. You can see here that Pampanga is contesting those shots, but offense beats defense in that offensive possession. Pangilinan, well guarded right now considering he's been scoring for Pampanga. The activity for Pangilinan, you gotta commend that one. Joseph Pangilinan, 9 points, 3 rebounds. And you can see they're already playing zone. And yet the player who's attacking is the one getting the rebound. Considering na pag nag-zone ka na, you have the advantage on getting the defensive board.
That's what's good, no, for Joseph Pangilinan. He has that height. So you can't let it deceive you ng height niya because he's not your ordinary forward, no? He's that point forward actually. You can handle the ball, may shooting sa labas, can finish, no? 3-level scorer for Pampanga. So what a gem. Isa siya sa mga pwede nating abangan, no? Yung sinasabi mo kanina, one of the big 3 na inaabangan natin for this Pampanga unit.
Agree. Well, si Christian Vergara naman is sort of like an X factor for the Giant Lanterns. Considering it's a bit clear right now who the 3 main scorers are. And once again, a power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, official fitness partner of the Junior MPBL. Once more, Joseph Pangilinan take a bow.
Nakita mo Nico, natinignan niya yung defender niya because he knew na he was near and babangga So naisip niya, probably he'll get a foul. So he anticipated it, no? He saw it in advance and tinapos niya yung play ng alam niya yung ano gagawin niya.
Alam na, with full conviction is Joseph Pangilinan whenever he attacks the basket.
Yes, so exactly.
So pag Mindoro, you think about, how am I gonna stop this guy? Considering that he has the size, the skill, and the effort to get those boards. Pangilinan for 3. He already made one a while ago. Is that his second, third? I think it's second 3, right?
I think it's third. It's third 3.
Well, and that is how Pampanga will close this first half, courtesy of a Joseph Pangilinan 3. The score right now is 40-32 as we head to the half. Pampanga, Mindoro, what a classic so far. Let's take a look here one more time. Swish from downtown, Joseph Pangilinan. Get some rest since your team will need you in the second half.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan
Now first to try is Iser. I'm a count on 3, 2, 1. Let's go for cell phone. They have a chance to win a brand new cell phone from Junior MPBL. Marcus. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's almost kasunod po si Jamil. Jamil, I'm a count on 3, 2, 1. Too short. And now it's time for JC for brand new cell phone from Junior MPBL. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! It's and the final contestant. Here's Nito. On the count of 3, 2, 1 from brand new cell phone. No. We'll try it again later for the Junior MPBL Half Court Shootout. You have a chance to win a brand new smart cell phone.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
A look here at the first half highlights between Pampanga against Mindoro.
Yes, we can see, again, ito si Pangilinan hitting 3-pointers for his team. And again, ito si Raimundo din hitting his own Three three-pointers for his team, and actually got 4 straight buckets a while ago, no? 3 straight three-pointers, and then 1 pull-up mid-range jumper. So that's 2 of the guys na pwede natin asahan from this mga kupunan na to.
I gotta love, you know, how the work of our camera team and director. I gotta give my credits to them. They continue to surprise us in every game, even me. Anyway, we like to talk about what happened in the first half, right? Pampanga has an 8-point lead right now for Mindoro, where it looked like Mindoro was gonna run away with the lead, and it just flipped somewhere in the second quarter. So, Cho, what did you notice about the Giant Lanterns a while ago? And then you can talk about Mindoro as we enter our second half here.
Well, first quarter, no, very toe-to-toe na labanan talaga. Walang nagpapatinag, no, with Pampanga only leading by 2 at the end. Pero no, as a bucket is good there for Diciembre. But ayun nga, on the second half, medyo doon na nagkaroon ng matinding lamangan, no, with Mindoro having a big lead courtesy of Harvey Raimundo with his 3 3-pointers nga and a mid-range jumper, 4 straight buckets for him. Pero itong Pampanga, si Joseph Pangilinan, no, at the middle to the end of the second quarter, dun siya pumutok talaga. Dun siya pakulo ng marami. That's why kahit papaano, no, medyo nakalamang ng marami itong Pampanga coming into halftime.
See there a drive by Malonzo. But yes, building on what you said, also worth noting is that Pampanga well, they have the massive advantage on the rebounds, 34-16. Although they have more turnovers than Mindoro, and that's why Mindoro didn't get blown out, they are able to capitalize on the turnovers made by the Giant Lanterns. 14 points of turnovers, while for Pampanga, once again, you can see that their second chance opportunities, that's the big kicker right there, 19-7. That is a result of the extra boards that they've been getting, not only because of Christian Vergara, but more of it's a team committee. Especially Pangilinan atang pinakamaraming rebounds dito para sa Pampanga, and he is a wing. He's operating most in the perimeter, but his energy is the one giving him those rebounds. And once again here, Mindoro cutting the lead to just 2. Bilis ng pace.
Yes, no, and let me just comment, Eligado in that last play, and a mid-range bucket there for Pampanga. Again, si Eligado kanina, smart play, no, alam niya matangkad yung kalaban niya, and that's why he opted for that pump fake. And ito naman, last play by Pampanga, open mid-range shot, he took it, and he made it.
That's the 3-point opportunity para sa Mindoro, and you never foul a jump shooter, and that is notorious scorer Sean Diciembre. Once again, I would like to say advance happy birthday kay Jake Anthony Tapalias ng Team Nexus, at shoutout na din sa lahat ng Nexus family. Thank you so much for supporting us here in the Junior MPBL, and hopefully kaya nyo panoodin lahat ng ating mga laro from 18 under to the 14 under division.
And ito, no, si Diciembre, who's taking the free throws. One of the low-key guys na pwede nating asahan for Mindoro, as he is 2 out of 2 right now and will make his 3rd. Pero again, Diciembre, no, aside from Raimundo, he's really the other guard to really look out for in this Mindoro team. Dito pwede pabayaan. Very makulit to eh. Very shifty and can score the ball.
Agree there. And itong sa Mindoro, si Sean Diciembre averaging 8 points, 5.3 rebounds, a Spitfire guard para sa junior disciplinados. Only a 1-point possession. No, actually, yeah, it's a 1-point game rather, with Mindoro outscoring Pampanga 9-2 in a matter of 2 minutes and 30 seconds. How is that an out of bounds call? Yeah, nakaapak ata sila before they were able to pass it out.
And then again, the turnovers will be very crucial, no, when it comes to the end of the game, kasi both teams, no, are not necessarily having the best games when it comes to minimizing their turnovers. So tingnan natin kung sino ang magka-capitalize into that opportunity.
Look at Sean Diciembre, and there's a reason why he is one of the guards that we would like to highlight here in the second half. Hindi siya masyado pa nakascore nung first half, but now he's coming alive and giving Mindoro the lead once more. Palakas ata doon yung pasa for Pampanga, but it was tipped according to our referee right there.
For Diciembre, no, Yung last shot niya. And I think we'll see it in the instant replay, yes. He was looking for that foul pa, no? Pero nonetheless, still good for him.
You could argue that he could have gotten fouled there, right? Considering of the way his body moved or jerked in an unusual manner. But maybe it's just him trying to fish that foul. A three-pointer for Pampanga. It looked good from our monitor, but it's way off to the right. Once more, Mindoro will get the possession and be able to increase this lead inside the Bren Convention Center, the home of the Giant Lanterns. And what a way to, if ever matalo nila tong Pampanga, to add to their resume, right? You're able to beat a powerhouse team like Pampanga on their home floor. Not everybody could say the same thing. Considering that we change venues most of the time, right? Minsan lang tayo papunta dito. But a drive here for Pampanga, once again regaining the lead. Raimundo fakes the three. Gives it to the right side. Manacho almost. Ayun, siya pa yung natawagan ng traveling. Kala ko si Manacho yung matatawagan eh.
Yeah, medyo nag-alanganin dun. No? But then again, turnovers, medyo dapat talaga iniiwasan yan. Lalo na again, both teams not really doing a good job of minimizing their turnovers.
You see here that Pampanga looking for options. Trying to spice up their offense beyond Malonzo and Pangilinan. They offer the mid-range jumper instead that is by Martin Pangilinan. Not sure in relation with Joseph, but we can clarify that later on. And trying to navigate through his defender. Trying to go around with Pampanga fouling right there. Only their second team foul here in the quarter.
And that's actually a good sign, no? Considering na they racked up the fouls in the first half. Medyo dumami sila. But then again, yung last play, no, from Martin Pangilinan, yung foul niya, that's another sign of their over-aggressiveness at times, no? Na all you have to do at that time talaga is to really just do your laterals, no? But then he racked up a foul right there.
Once again, nakatres na naman si Harvey Raimundo. Make it 18 points now for him, 5 rebounds.
He's really been the noise maker for this Mindoro squad, no? With, again, I think 4 3-pointers as Pangilinan will airball that one.
Si Pangilinan unang kumurap sa 3-point battle nila. Well, the battle niya with Harvey Raimundo. Who was now 18 points and eclipsing his averages of 12.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 2.8 assists per game. Once more for Raimundo, turning reincarnation of Steph Curry right now here inside the Bren Convention Center. They force a turnover on Pampanga and the momentum is now on the blue shirts.
Nico, sa tingin mo may effect na they're wearing gold and blue? Kaya siguro nakaka-shoot siya ng maganda.
Golden State away jersey circa 2015-16. And you know, Mindoro will keep looking for Harvey as they know that he is the hot man right now. But so far, Pangilinan is on Raimundo. And I think that's a good job, right? You put your biggest wing defenders on him and try to disrupt his offensive flow.
Kasi it deemed effective kasi ito si Elegado ang tumira and unfortunately for him, it airballed. So great defensive scheme there for Pampanga.
Pangilinan, Joseph kicks it to the right. The feed to the big. No good, and it's going back to Pampanga. I thought that the last touch was on number 16, Martin Pangilinan, but referee says, nope, it's going back to the white shirts. Pampanga getting blindsided with a threes of Mindoro, but they get one for their own here in this quarter. That is Musni with his first 3 points of the game. Mindoro, though, wasting no time, trying to catch the Giant Lanterns off guard, and they will head to the line for 2. And that is Forio for free throws 1 and 2.
You can see, here's the instant replay, a 3-pointer by Pampanga, and hindi sila nagpapatalo, no, sa laban ng 3-pointers because again, if hindi sila lalaban in that aspect of the ball game, I think tinambakan na sila. And we're in for a great ball game, no, as long as both of these teams, no, hindi magpapatalo either in the rebounding department or beyond the arc department or even in the free throw department.
So itong mga sound effects natin whenever a free throw is being used, rinig na rinig mo yung dito sa loob ng convention center. Still 2-point lead for Mindoro. And a while ago, it was trending right there, right? Nasa ano siya, nasa 2 points, 3 points, but wala pang umaabot sa 6-point range at least for them. Or meron na sa Pampanga. Kasi Pampanga was able to lead at some point like that. Yung Mindoro yung hindi masyado makalayo. Anyway, they get the board. Attacking the threes of Pampanga. Here they come. Martin. The big. Finding Joseph. Back to Martin. Great interior passing for the Giant Lanterns. They tie this game once again with 1:40.
Yes, Nico, that's the importance, no, of moving off the ball. Na kahit wala sa'yo yung bola, continue running the play. And hindi mo alam, open ka na pala underneath the basket, no?
Kasi maganda dun hindi tumitigil yung bola, walang ball stoppages. It just keeps on rotating. Kita mo yung off-ball movement ng ating white shirts ng Giant Lanterns. And now, they're able to reclaim the lead from the Sena Foundation Junior Disciplinados. Is that a foul from behind, pushing for Pampanga? And yes, it is. Although it's only their 14th foul. Their last foul to give. The next one will be free throws for Mindoro. So Pampanga has to be careful and make sure that they won't send Mindoro to the line if they want to control the pace of this game.
Pero Nico, I think no, yung biggest margin of this ball game was just 8 points, if I'm not mistaken. So it's puro palitan ng lamang, puro back and forth. So it looks like walang magpapatalo anytime soon, lalo na we're entering the fourth quarter.
O nga, no lead is safe, di ba? Parang yung 8-point lead sa Pampanga yun, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah, so it just vaporized in a matter of minutes. Kasi bumalik agad sa Mindoro yung lead, or rather they were able to get the time. But here, Pampanga getting some extra cushion before we head to the fourth quarter. Let's see if Mindoro has something to say about that.
Both of these teams, no, papakita ng stubbornness na yung isa, wala talaga nagpapatalo sa kanila, parehas makulit, parehas matigas ang ulo na, hindi, wala, kami ang titira, kabila naman hindi, kami ang score.
Agree there, and you can see the careless foul, I would say, on Musni. I don't understand why he had to foul, considering that they're already in the penalty and their defense is well set. Anyway, to the line is number 2, John Paul Espiritu. He has not scored yet in this game, but he already has 2 assists. I think the referee is telling Mercado and Maneja to cool down a bit when it comes to the extra movement, when it comes to battling inside the paint. A shot clock is off with Pampanga holding on to the basketball. 3-point lead. Can they extend it to 5 before the buzzer? Musni. That was a deep 3. It was in line, but just a bit tad strong. 2 seconds. The kick out for 3, and it's too late. Even if it went in, that shot will not count by Camacho. And what a way for Pampanga to regain some control here in the third quarter. Up 53-50 against Mindoro. Take a look here one more time at Atlantis 88. Move of the game.
Ganda nung sidestep yun, no? He anticipated na susundan siya nung kalaban niya. So, he used the art of misdirection to score para sa kanyang koponan.
Now heading to the fourth and final frame of this 18 and under division game.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas
It's a back and forth game between the Pampanga Giant Lanterns and the Mindoro Foundation Junior Disciplinados. Once again, Nico Rocha here, Cho Pangilinan as my partner for this coverage. And we don't know what's gonna happen in the fourth quarter, considering that both teams have tasted the lead with no clear winner in sight.
Yes, even though Pampanga had that 8-point lead at the start of the third quarter, wala, again, in your words, Nico, just vaporized. Nawala na lang bigla. That's no other reason than Mindora's Spitfire shooting, no, and Spitfire scoring na hindi talaga sila nagpapatina, nagpapatalo when it comes to the scoring department.
A great drive there by Sean Deschembre, but it was just too strong. And the referees are signaling a jump ball, but the possession arrow is pointing towards Pampanga, and that is why the white shirts will get this possession. Good drive there by Deschembre, but it was just too strong. Getting bothered by his defender was right there, specifically James Malonzo. Almost a near turnover as well. Kita mo dito, mas humigpit na ang depensa ng Mindoro. And you can say the same for Pampanga, considering that we're in the fourth and final frame. And again, just like what I said a while ago, no room for errors or a very small margin. Only allowed, and yun din, hindi sila nagkaintindihan. You can say that's the first game chemistry compared to this Mindoro team that's already played 4 and counting.
Yes, no, Nico. Kakasabi mo lang, no, there's really no room for error because once na magkamali ka, asahan mo yung Mindoro, they will capitalize on that mistake by Pampanga. And of course, same goes for Mindoro. And yun na nga, again, miscommunication on those passes, kailangan nila alagaan yun because we all know what this Mindoro team can do on the break.
Yes, and Sean Deschembre getting aggressive, gives it back to the hot man, Harvey Raimundo, missing on that mid-range jumper. But it will go back to the blue shirts as they get one more try to score here and be able to get the lead once more. A drive by Deschembre to El Fadil. And I don't think aabot siya doon. The shot clock buzzer has sounded before he was even able to hoist up that one.
Yes, nakikita mo si Harvey telling his teammate to just shoot the ball. Just like what he does, no?
Tira mo lang.
Yeah, and I think sa mga ganyung times talaga, no? Again, the smartest way talaga is to just hoist up the ball because malay mo, bumasok.
Oh, si El Fadil was already open here. Late pa naman yung closeout. So, and I've already seen him make a few of those 3-pointers, but no good in that earlier offensive possession. But Pampanga will have 7 seconds to shoot here after hitting the ball off the legs of El Fadil.
Let me commend Mindoro, no, for kahit papano containing Joseph Pangilinan kasi he hasn't been able to make that much noise compared to the noise he made no first half. So ito medyo dumidi na yung depensa sa kanya, no, ng backcourt. But here's Pangilinan. Again, great defense, forcing him to have that air ball and forcing a shot clock violation for their opponent.
Pampanga still a 1-point lead. And Mindoro will have to rely upon their defense in order to disrupt the flow of the Giant Lanterns, considering that they were able to force Rizal to 34 turnovers last time. And hopefully it should work for them. It could work for them here. Did Joseph fall? Because of the crossover would have been a highlight play if that offensive possession was continued. There you go. We have the live stats once again. You can see here that 20 turnovers, 20 miscues para sa Pampanga, 14 for Mindoro. And so far they're winning that one. Mindoro is able to take care of the basketball.
Makikita natin, Nico, no, that they're both shooting 40%. No, sakto, of course, magkaiba yung attempts and makes, pero they're both shooting 40%. So that's just one way to show na itong laro na to, very toe-to-toe talaga.
Yeah, the ball almost hitting us here. Buti na lang medyo mahina na yung backspin.
Buti na lang nasa loko, Nico.
No? Oh, buti na sa loob nga. Tumama dito sa natin, sa ating soundboard.
Muntik na yung laptop mo ma-damage.
Nako, hindi pwede pag gano'n. Lapus gets trapped, has to kick it out once again. The drive by Lapus. That is his 9th point of this game. 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists.
Yan, kasali siya dun sa sinasabi mong big 3
Oh,
talaga,
big
no?
3, yes. Very clear kung sino yung 3 main guys that will carry the offensive load for Pampanga. That is Pangilinan with 22, Malonzo with 10, Lapus has 9 after that one. And then for Mindoro, 21 for Raimundo, 11 for December, and 6 for Manacho. 6 minutes and 38 here in the fourth quarter. Kind of breeze by, no? This game, Cho, would you say?
Yeah, grabe yung turn of events, no?
Mabilis.
And Nico, I observed, no? Ito si Pangilinan, he's playing point. As of the moment siguro, no? And a 3-pointer is good here
Ayan,
for
gumagana
Lapus.
Gumagana so far pagiging point ni Pangilinan, finding and trusting John Lapus to make that corner 3, make that 12 points and 5 rebounds and 3 assists now. Finally, 3 people scoring double digits for the Giant Lanterns.
And itong Pampanga, no, having a 6-point lead, kahit pa paano, I think relatively, no, medyo nakalayo sila. But again, free throws for Mindoro, a chance to get nearby again, no, sa lamang na meron ng Pampanga. So expect this ball game to be as close as possible.
Yes, and just guys like Sean Deschembre are scoring and able to do their damage, then they will be able to keep it close. And this is the best way to have a date, right? Inside the Bren Convention Center to watch a incredibly tight, like battle between Pampanga and Mindoro. Diyan mo siya mapapasagot sa basketball game. Pero sana manalo. Wish naman nila manalo yung home team nila. Unless they're supporting Mindoro. They're supporting all the way here. So that's a completely different story kung gano'n.
And speaking of sagot, no, Nico, hindi pa nakahanap ng sagot itong Mindoro as of the past 2 minutes sa biglang lamang ng Pampanga.
Yes, they are still trying to find answers here. 58-54. 5 minutes and 50 seconds. A 3! None other than Joseph Pangilinan once more. 25 points now with 7 rebounds and 3 assists.
Nico, I think naging effective yung pag-urong ni Joseph, no, sa backcourt ng Mindoro. Naging one of the primary ball handlers siya, no, and all of a sudden, the shots are going in for his team.
He's here, one of the most trusted players of Coach J. He will give you the ball no matter what so that you can create for your teammates. And with that, a timeout on the floor because Pangilinan is just killing the junior disciplinados right now. Now a 9-point lead for Pampanga over Mindoro. Take a look here.
Yes, and 5 straight points for Joseph, no? A 3-pointer and that fast break layup for him.
9-point lead right now for Pampanga.
Liga ng bayan na to.
And once again, there they were able to the representatives of the ride able to give lucky fans of our game ball being used here in the junior MPBL, Commissioner Keith giving it to one of the kids here. And he was really happy with that one. What a great gesture from our Commissioner Keith Picazo. And so that's a brand new ball. I always want to own one of those Doride balls, so this is also a plea if they can also give us. Our management team, Sir J.R. Navarro, Keith Picazo. Live here inside the Bren Zigyao Convention Center with Pampanga. Is that the cushion they need to finally nail this win? Or 5 minutes still a lot of time?
5 minutes still a lot of time. No? If you're someone who plays basketball, alam mong marami pwedeng mangyari within 5 minutes. And of course, lalo na tong Mindoro, they're capable of hitting the outside shot. They're capable of biglang magpasabog na lang, no? Basta-basta, out of nowhere. So you can definitely expect, or at least, no, you can't eliminate the possibility of Mindoro outscoring their opponent.
Ayan na nga, ka-score lang nila. They're attacking once again. You gotta love them not being intimidated by who's under the basket para sa Pampanga. Anyway, the Giant Lanterns regrouping once more. Let's see if they can add on to their lead. Pangilinan, the runner, no good. Hits front rim. Here comes Mindoro. Another drive. This time the runner is too strong. Would you say if you're Mindoro, do you have to slow down the pace, or do you keep up the fast breaks, or is this the time to turn to set plays?
I think this is the time to turn to set plays because obviously again hindi nila kakampi ang oras when it comes to really they can't give more possessions to their opponents kasi pag binilisan nila, of course that means more possessions to their opponent as well. So what you want to do is lamangan mo ng possessions ang kalaban and hopefully lamangan mo rin ng points.
For Pampanga, Musni now has the ball and you can see the wise clock time management on their end. And finding the right person to make that shot, that is Martin Pangilinan, the Pangilinan duo right now for Pampanga killing Mindoro. Well, see, Martin, he doesn't kill you mostly on when it comes to scoring the points, but rather his rebounds, his activity in operating from the high post, making sure that the ball goes around and making sure that everybody gets to touch the basketball. Martin at the high post once again. No one able to stop him on that drive, but they were able to do so at the last minute. But he will shoot 2 free throws as he got fouled at the top.
Medyo nakikita na natin no, yung fatigue factor nitong Mindoro because all game they've been running. No? Nakita naman natin, very active sila. Active hands on defense, active on offense, active on the fast breaks. And it was inevitable na kahit paano it will affect their game. So one way or another. And yun, nakikita na natin no, na may lapses sila on defense na medyo may mga hindi na sila nagla-lateral movements. They just late defensive responses. And for Pampanga, again, they have a 10-point lead now with a chance at 11. That's something na they could capitalize, no? And again, kakampanya lang oras itong Pampanga. That's relatively, that's the biggest lead of the game.
The biggest lead of the game, and Pangilinan once more out hustling everybody for that board, make that 9 rebounds for Joseph. But luckily for Mindoro, one of their patented steals to get them this possession. Deschembre with all day to shoot. Too bad it just didn't go in. And Pampanga now, you can see their priority right now is to kill the time. Considering that for 90% of this game, nakita mo, they're always gonna go for that fast break whenever they can. Alright, ball going back to Mindoro with 2 minutes and 50. Mathematically, kaya pa, but you have to do everything perfect from now on. You have to make some threes, get a stop, another 3, and that's how I see this game looking like for Mindoro if they want to catch up and get a victory.
Yes, Nico, no? And if may pinipiling oras si Harvey to just burst on scoring, the time is now.
Ayan, saktos. Harvey Raimundo make the 23 points now and 6 rebounds. But is it enough? who else is going to step up aside from Sean Deschembre? And right now, I would assume si Manacho will be there. But so far, we don't feel his presence for most of the time because he's been well checked by the Giant Lanterns. Again, another rebound for Pampanga, and that is rebound number 51 to just the 28 of Mindoro. The second chance opportunities, 19-7. Now in the last 2 minutes of this game, Christian Vergara. It was well served for him.
What a way to step up, no? He hasn't made that much noise, no? Literally, he made noise, pero in the ball game, not much. So, what a perfect way. What a perfect timing, no? To make that kind of noise. Lalo na kailangan ng koponan nyo to.
Yes, definitely natawagan ng foul dito si Vergara. And from our angle, parang wala namang tumama. But then again, makikita natin sa ating replay kung if he did foul the player who drove. Take a look here, Cho. Tamaan niya ba? Parang hindi.
Ang hirap sa angle na
sa angle natin. Tingnan natin, yung right arm. Look, hindi. Kasi parang yung from my angle, tingnan mo. Tumama ba? Or tumama or did it momentarily stop? And again, really hard thing to see. Well, before that, time on the floor, 68-58. Pampanga's a 10-point lead.
Liga ng bayan na to.
Sir J.R. Navarro once again enjoying the festivities. And they're looking at the camera, and yes, you can say hi here. There you go. There's loving that Pampanga is winning by 8, 68-60 with 1:42 in the fourth quarter. Pampanga now just holding on right now. Hold on na lang, play around with the time. Do not rush things. Because the light is almost at the end of the tunnel. They can see it, they can taste it. And Joseph Pangilinan once more. What a debut game. 29 points, 9 rebounds, and counting pa yan. But a 3 counter for the Mindoro Junior Disciplinados by Elegado. 5 points now to his name. It's only down to 7 with 1:15.
Yes, now let's see. Itong, I thought, no, kanina may 10-point lead na, courtesy of Joseph. Pero biglang nagpukol ng 3. Itong sa Elegado. So again, anything is still possible.
Uy, natawagan pa ng offensive foul dito si Martin. Some signs of life for Mindoro.
And we can see, no, in the instant replay, na ayun na nga, kita natin yung overextension ng kamay, you know. I think pwede naman yan as long as a little subtle siguro, no. Because that's just part of the game talaga, no, yung mga ganong klaseng tactics.
Oo. And chicken wing. But I think Vergara was able to get a clean block there. Great job by him. The presence in the paint, the towering force for the Giant Lanterns. Pulling up for mid-range instead. No good. And oh no, nobody was there to box out Elegado. That's a big mistake on the Giant Lanterns. But since they have the 5-point lead, they're allowed. They have the capacity to allow such mistakes. But for the following possessions, di na pwede.
Kita natin sa instant replay. For a squad na medyo maraming matatangkad talaga, medyo nagkaroon sila ng laps on that part. As Elegado, no, great presence of mind naman on his part.
Yes, time out on the floor. Pampanga up by 5.
Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng
Joseph Pangilinan, the main reason why Pampanga is 46 seconds away from this victory, unless somebody from Mindoro has something to say about it.
Yes, no, if you've been watching this game since kanina, no, you know that anything can happen with this Mindoro squad. Dito na nga.
Hindi ka na, oh. Kala mo turnover na naman. And that is their MO, which is to force the team to commit turnovers. But, you know, Joseph Pangilinan is on another level right now. Both on scoring, on defense, on playmaking. But a counter by Mindoro just like that. Not wasting any time. And no one's out of the woods yet here. Take a look here one more time kung ano nangyari. So we thought that this shot, this magical shot by Joseph Pangilinan could be the nail in the coffin, but Mindoro, since they only shaved off 6 seconds from the time, able to counter right there. So 5 points is what separates the blue shirts from the white shirts. And Cho, what should Pampanga do here? What do you think? Who do you give the ball to aside from Joseph Pangilinan? Considering kasi for sure iba na yung ano sa kanya eh, yung focus ng depensa.
I think no, once they burn a little clock, magka-foul na itong Mindoro. So they should really just play the smart way. And for Mindoro naman again, hindi sila nagpapatalo eh. So that's something Pampanga should do. Kapag naka-convert sila or nakaminti sila, they should go back on defense, no, anticipate agad kung anong gagawin ng Mindoro, because for sure magmamadali itong Mindoro to score either beyond the arc or from the paint, no. Asahan mo yan, hindi na sila magsasayang ng oras pa.
Do you give the ball to your pure point guard in Musni or Joseph Pangilinan in this possession?
Well, ako, Pangilinan na ako since same kami na surname, no?
I love that. I love that. So it looks like Musni will be the one to inbound the ball. Let's see who he's gonna hit for his pass. Oh, yun din. Muntikan na. Joseph Pangilinan breaking through the defense, and that is a turnover. I think his teammate cut too early. Diba? Kasi nakita yung intention niya. He thought maybe his teammate was gonna pop into the corner 3, but instead the teammate drove. So hindi sila nagkaintindihan doon, hence a turnover.
Grabe. And what a crucial mistake, no? Again, ito si Pangilinan, he saved his squad, no, whole game, pero wag naman sana na siyang mag-commit ng mga crucial turnovers at the end of the ball, almost at the dying minutes. And yun na nga, 24 turnovers na ang naitatala ng Pampanga compared to only 14 of Mindoro. So that says something, no, na they've been really careless with the basketball this ball game, and hopefully, no, for them, lalo na sa home court sila, wag nilang hayaang maapektuhan ang kanilang chances of winning.
Oh, yun yung mga kailangan nila linisin, especially in the coming days, considering that the Junior MPBL North Division has a lot of formidable teams. Not saying that the South has none. Every division has those big guns, those big teams who want to get the first title in Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL presented by Atlantis 88. And here we go, a crucial possession for Mindoro. Is this a steal for Pampanga? Yes, they do. Lapos blows that layup, but a foul is called on Musni. And I think that's Sean Decembre. He should be fine. I think sa landing lang naman ni Sean yun. He should be able to stand up considering that Decembre has taken a lot of falls already here in the Junior MPBL. And that one should not be as, well, at least on camera, it doesn't look that bad. I have seen Sean fall in a worse way before.
Courtesy, no, to Raimundo and to Decembre for being those two active guys talaga na kahit medyo nag-collapse, no, again, na-steal ni Lapus. Ito si Raimundo, he contested that shot in a smart way. Ito naman si Decembre, inabangan niya yung rebound. They both ran the floor, no, and this is actually a big shot for Mindoro, no, a chance to make it to trim the lead down. And ayun na nga, Decembre not disappointing his team with the first free throw.
In the second free throw, his teammates need to be there to get the rebound. This is not a unsportsmanlike foul. That's why. There you go. Kasi kung unsportsmanlike yan, those are two free throws with no one there to corral the board. So here, crucial one. for Sean. He needs to make this one. Okay, it's a one possession game. If you're Pampanga, they're not out of the woods yet. Just like that, Deschembre gets the basketball. Manacho. Deschembre has the ball once again. Harvey Raimundo, the hottest guy on the court, makes the three and ties this game with 5 seconds to go. Here comes Pampanga, and that results to a turnover with Mindoro having a chance now to win this game with 3 seconds remaining. What a sequence that we just saw.
Let's see, no, sa instant replay. What a set from Deschembre and what a shot from Raimundo. And that was attempt for the win, pero wala. And we're going, Nico, no, to overtime.
Yeah, well, that is how Pampanga collapsed in that final minute. That's why we will have our first overtime here in the Bren Convention Center. Look at the shot by Raimundo. He's ready for the moment. Clutch as ever for his 26.7 rebounds. Looking to add more to that total in overtime.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod.
We gotta commend the Mindoro Decena Foundation Junior Disciplinados, looking like they were out, but they were able to just come back from the dead and make all the clutch plays in order to tie it against Pampanga and have a chance to shock them here at home.
Grabe, Nico, no, what a sequence, no? Lalo na, again, balikan natin, tira ni Raimundo. What composure from him, and that's the reason why we're in overtime.
Deschembre getting fouled. He got hacked. That means 2 free throws for Sean. What did Pampanga do wrong in the final minute? What did you observe on why this happened? They were up by 5? It was 7 points, right? It started at 7 and came to 5. What do you think? What did you observe from there?
Unang-una, Nico, no, it started no nung hindi nila na-check sa Eligado for that putback basket. Nung libre siya. Yung all of a sudden, no, libre siya sa paint. Doon nag-start yung lapses nila, no, na medyo nawawala sila sa focus. I think siguro may kasamang confidence na rin na mananalo sila. Pero ayun, nag-capitalize ang Mindoro. Nakita nila na itong Pampanga medyo nawawala sa focus. And yun nga, as Lapus kanina, naka-steal siya. So medyo kahit papano, nakabawi sila from those lapses. Pero Mindoro hindi nagpapatinag talaga as Raimundo was open. No? Great find from Deschembre that time.
Almost a steal there by Deschembre. And Pampanga right now looking like the team, looking like the deer in headlights against Mindoro. They didn't know what hit them in that last minute. That is why we're currently here in overtime. Joseph Pangilinan has the ball. And currently he's the best player right now for Pampanga. They need him to bring them to the victory. And it should go back to Mindoro after that. Great stop for the blue shirts.
Kita na natin na si Pangilinan, talagang dinedepensa na siya na maayos. And medyo, na-cancel talaga siya nun. Na-stop siya on that play. He was forced to pass to Bautista, and Bautista naman, he was forced to shoot that contested mid-range as the shot clock was going down. Pero ito na nga, on the line again. One of the low-key guys na nakatulong din talaga dito sa overtime run ng Mindoro, si Eligado.
Eligado missing that first free throw. But he still has one more here in overtime against the Giant Lanterns. Let's not forget that Eligado hit that crucial three-pointer as well, one of the guys that made this possible. Just like what you said, Nacho. And tingnan natin what's gonna happen here. Bautista, hounded by Sean, one of the fiercest guards here in the junior MPBL, breaking through his defender and finishing with a lefty layup for Bautista, knotting the game at 74.
Great handle no by Bautista right there. Bumawi siya sa mintis niya kanina. Si Diciembre naman, ang naging mali niya that time is masyado siyang nakadikit.
Look at that block by Christian Vergara. It's like he spiked that one back to the defender. Manacho, hounded and forcing that one over the outstretched arms of Christian Vergara. Joseph Pangilinan defeating his big man, but getting blocked once more for Vergara. There you go.
Vergara showing that height is truly might, no? He didn't even need to jump on those two attempts. He just got the ball, no?
You really can't teach height. That's why whenever you see a player like you, you want to develop him the best that you can. Diciembre, short on that shot. You can see that Sean Diciembre is the one captaining the offense right now for Mindoro. No? But with that one, a power move brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of the junior MPBL. And Frix Bautista coming alive here in overtime. We didn't see much of Frix, but ito na siguro yung magic bunot ni Coach J.
Yes, nagpapakilala siya, no? When his team needs it the most at overtime period, no? And the crowd, nakirinig natin, goes wild for these Pampanga natives.
And Frix Bautista completes the end one opportunity. Mindoro wants to talk things over.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to, liga ng...
That is Frix Bautista, ladies and gentlemen. For those watching on Facebook, on YouTube, and Channel 19 Signal TV, he was responsible for the three-point play a while ago. And that is why Pampanga once again has the 5-point lead. I have seen this movie before. Will it have the same ending? Or will it be different this time? That's a board by Vergara. Medyo nagmadali dun yung Pampanga. Here they come. Challenging Vergara! The switch from right to left by Manacho. What an incredible finish.
And a steal, no? So they get the possession again. So a chance to score yet again for Mindoro.
Guanzon faking out Vergara, using his speed. And he gets fouled by Martin Pangilinan. And that should be 2 free throws for Mindoro. And it's still not done. Dire-diretso pa tayo dito. Hindi pa tayo tapos.
Just commending Mindoro, no? After that fantastic switcheroo from Manacho. Yun, no? Kita natin. Ito si Manacho bringing down the ball coast to coast. Challenging the big man.
Crap.
The switcheroo. And commending them, no? Commending Diciembre actually for anticipating the pass and getting the steal after nung spectacular move leading to these free throws.
You can see how you thought that Pampanga now has the momentum pointing towards their side. And then you see Mindoro not giving up without a fight. Throwing everything they can at the home team, which are the Giant Lanterns. They make that free throw. Once again, a one-possession ball game. Fricks gives it to Malonzo. James, it's up against Sean. Malonzo drives left. The step through is everything but the finish. Here comes Mindoro. In the last 2 minutes of overtime, Deschembre, crucial three, hits back rim, and Mindoro called for holding. But luckily for them, that's only their third team foul here in overtime.
Yes, no?
Actually, fourth already after that one.
Yes, no? Unlike itong Pampanga, kanina pa sila nagkaka-problem talaga when it comes to reaching the penalty, no? Reaching the penalty for their opponent, no?
Yeah, having problems with that one. I agree, considering that Pampanga has 23 personal fouls to just the 15 of Mindoro. Anyway, here they come with Frix Bautista. Has not played a lot from first to fourth. But here on overtime, he's well trusted by Coach J to bring them home. But a rush shot there and a key block for the Blue Shirts. They have a chance here to tie this game or take the lead. Let's see what they do. Deschembre to Guanzon. Guanzon faking out Vergara, and the lefty finish almost going in. And I think Guanzon sprained his ankle. Let's see if he will power through and go back to the other side. And good thing for Pampanga, they were able to get those much needed free throws and be able to add points while the clock is stopped.
Yes, no? Laking bagay na free throw talaga. Tulad na sa'yo mo, Nico. It's a way to add to your score without the clock winding down. So it's basically a cheat code kung iisipin mo. Nakita natin sa instant replay, no?
So Malonzo got hit by Sean Deschembre. And that is only the second foul of Sean, so okay pa siya. He'll stay in the... Yeah, he got him on the wrist. You could say verticality for Sean. He was going up, but yung kamay niya swung and hit Malonzo at his wrist. On your screens, James Malonzo with 10 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. Misses the first. A minute and 17 here. Inside the Bren Convention Center. Medyo no? You can feel the air thickening because of the pressure, the nervousness of the fans inside the gym. And he makes 1 for 2. It's a 3-point game. The pressure is back to Mindoro.
Better than nothing, Nico, no?
Better than nothing.
Because now, they would have to shoot a 3-point shot in order to tie the ball game up. And a foul.
Tawagan si Malonzo dun for being too rough on Harvey Raimundo. And
ayun na nga, yung sinasabi natin na nasa penalty na ang Pampanga, so hindi pwede yung mga ganong klaseng sloppy fouls, no? Yung mga unnecessary, kumbaga, na tinatawag natin. Yung kumbaga, hindi yung mga shooting fouls. Yung mga hindi shooting fouls, I believe, lalo na kung penalty, sobrang unnecessary niyan. Pero si Raimundo, missing the first one. You can see the instant replay.
Dapat ata 3 pagdating kay Harvey para mas natural, para mas better chance of making the shot. Once more for Raimundo, 1 for 2. 2-point game. Have both teams called their timeouts already? Meron pa ba tayong timeouts na naiwan dito? Meron pa ata. Di wala tayong indicator dito, but let's see. 80-78. We saw this a while ago. 2 points is nothing. Fricks getting trapped baseline. Had to give it away to James Malonzo. Malonzo with an aggressive drive. But the ball hits the side of the backboard, which results to a Mindoro possession.
And more than enough time, no, for Mindoro to tie the ball game up, or even better, take the lead, which they are more than capable of, Nico, no?
They have a lot of shooters right now on the floor. Maybe safe for Guanzo, but Guanzo can hit that mid-range shot if needed. Naipit si Deschembre. It lands in the hands of Camacho. for 3. Diciembre, no. Raimundo with the bump, and the referees call it a foul, which means 2 free throws for Harvey.
Commending Harvey that time. Smart. Very smart play. Alam niyang masikip eh. And the time is running down. We can see the instant replay, no? You know, he got the ball.
Tumama si Malonzo.
Hindi siya nag-hesitate, no,
Oo.
Nico? To get the foul, no? Para tamaan. And a smart play for him kasi this team will be getting 2 free throws and eventually, hopefully, tie the ball game up. He has 27 now. So shooting 2 will give him 29.
It's great basketball IQ on Harvey, knowing where he is on the court. He sees that his defender is sticking to him like glue. Might as well get that bump and get that call. Thankfully, he got the call. Now, it's all on him.
And Nico, ito namang si Joseph Pangilinan, medyo nananahimik ngayong overtime, no?
May pagod na rin yan. May halong fatigue and everything. That's why we can't see much of Joseph Pangilinan. Pangilinan has played 34 minutes of action. Raimundo makes the first free throw. 80-79. Only one more free throw. You can hear isa pa. May crowd support tong Mindoro eh.
Kahit paano pa rin, no? Medyo supportive din pala. And ayun lang nga.
Why is it 2 free throws? Ay, why is it 3? I don't understand. Was there a tech called a while ago?
Or like, yung kanina hindi counted, if I'm not mistaken. Or why is it there? Why are there
That's
3 free throws?
It was 81. It was 80-78 a while ago.
But
Anyway.
nonetheless, they're leading.
A drive for Pampanga, quickly getting back the lead, courtesy of Musni.
I spoke too soon, Nico, no? But again, still plenty of time.
Ang daming times na we spoke too soon. Kanina pang 4th quarter. They get the stop. 13 seconds to go. Maraming oras pa yan. Back to Joseph Pangilinan. He overshoots that. Short on that attempt by Lapus. And it's a foul called on Pampanga. And they can't believe it. I think that was called on Martin. Martin Pangilinan is out of this game. Take a look here one more time. Lapus with a short stab. No good. And that was a foul called on Martin. And that is his 5th foul. And he's out of this game.
And what a sorry miss for Lapus, no? That would have given them a 3-point lead. And not cause all of this noise.
5.7 remaining. Once again, here we go. And who do you trust more at the line? More than Harvey Raimundo.
Yeah, he's been the noise maker for his team, no? With 30 points now, actually. Both of them, nung kalaban niya in the scoring output.
Harvey has 30 points and 8 rebounds. Makes the first. One more point. If you're supporting for Mindoro, that's all you need. One more point and one more stop.
Raimundo, no? Feeling the crowd, no? Feeling this ball game. It'll be now Diciembre who will shoot from the line.
Oh, I think there's a technical foul. So technical foul plus foul. Ooh. Diciembre missing that first one. But luckily for Diciembre, he has one more. He has one more.
Yes, no, and I think that's more than enough. He just makes this one, just go for a defensive stop, and that's it. They got the win. They get the win.
You can see here, I don't know what they're trying to do here. If sino bang isa-sub nila? It's a bit of confusion right now on the Pampanga bench. They were trying to sub in Christian Vergara, but they told him to go back to the bench.
Yes, and Coach Jay
Have they-
Ocampo requesting a technical foul, no, Nico?
They are requesting a technical foul kasi hindi ata pwede yun.
Yeah.
I-inbound na yung bola eh. Not even i-inbound, but ibibigay na sana for the free throw.
Yes, according to the official rule book, no?
Let's see. Both teams are told to go back to their bench, and Once again, Mindoro is rewarded with another technical free throw before Sean makes his second free throw. It's a bit confusing, guys, but basically, to summarize it, may dalawa pa silang free throw attempts.
Yes, and that's fortunate for them because they can get a 2-point lead or even a 1-point lead lang. And again, so tulad na sabi ko kanina, just a defensive stop. But let's see, no, kung ano magiging tawag nating referees.
And Coach Jay Shera is heated. Our referees here trying to clarify what the call will be and what the next consecutive action should be. You see here the crowd cheering or jeering. Oh, okay. So they will have a technical free throw. So, okay. So Frix Bautista is at the line right now.
So I think technical nga, no?
Nabigyan ng technical yung Mindoro.
Yeah, so both teams siguro or Mindoro lang?
Hindi kasi kung double technical, magka-cancel out yan eh. So the pressure now is on Sean Deschembre.
Yeah, exactly. You said it. And there seems to be...
Wait, it doesn't make sense. Kasi kung double technical, magka-cancel out yun eh.
Yeah, so dapat wala ng free throws, no?
Dapat wala ng free throw kung ganun. So,
yeah, so let's see kung ano magiging tawag ng referees natin because medyo nagkakainitan talaga ng ating laro with Pampanga leading by 1 after that free throw from Frix.
Confusing times here inside the Bren Convention Center. No team able to lead by double digits here. Talagang ano lang, no? It's all by single digits. No clear-cut winner as of now. Even though there are 5.7 seconds remaining. And ito na nga, only one free throw. One free throw lang, di ba? All eyes on Sean Deschembre. And he makes it. Now Pampanga has 5.7 seconds to think of a play and be able to get the victory. Or maybe get fouled, you know, to make one. You'll never know what's going to happen here. Actually, 5.6 is a lot of time. They're going to cross it midway. They're going to be half court already, right?
Yes.
By the time they inbound this ball.
And if you've been watching this game, no, since kanina, again, sabi mo nga, you never know what can happen between these two teams. Kanina, before we end of regulation, no, moments before end of regulation, itong Pampanga, they were leading by 10. And then, yun na nga sabi mo, 8-point lead nung start of third quarter. Wala, it just vaporized, just vanished. And next thing you know, we're in overtime, 5 seconds left, all tied, no?
If you're Pampanga, who do you give the ball to?
Pampanga, I think, no better man than Joseph Pangilinan. Because, again, 3-level scorer, kahit saan mo lagay yan, he has those abilities, no? Inside the paint, mid-range, from 3-pointer, depende na lang kung saan siya malibre or kung anong klaseng play ang isa-set para sa kanya ni Coach Jay Shera.
Here we go. Pampanga has the ball, 83 all, 18 and under division matchup, 5 seconds remaining. With Frix Bautista to inbound the ball. Are we gonna see a Pampanga win? Or are we gonna head to double overtime? Frix, the feed, and the basket for Pampanga! I don't think Mindoro now has any timeouts left. The half-court heave is no good, and the Giant Lanterns escape with a win here in their debut game against the Mindoro Junior Disciplinados. I have no words to describe what just happened.
Yun na nga yung sinasabi natin, no? Player of the game is the player who made the crucial basket is no other than Pangilinan.
Yeah, that was crazy. Whew. What a way to cap off this incredible first game in the afternoon slate. Actually, that was a basket by Lapus. John Lapus is the hero for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. 85-83, this is the Atlantis 88 move of the game. And that is the game winner. More specifically to those who just tuned in. And yeah, for Pampanga Giant Lanterns, they were able to escape here considering that they had the big lead in the fourth quarter. They were up by 7 with 2 minutes and 30 remaining. It just disappeared just like that because of Mindoro's three-pointers, the way they attacked the basket, the timely free throw shots. And it was a battle of two powerhouse teams. This could be a preview as well. Now, I mean, kakasimula pa lang ng season dito ng Pampanga, but it has the makings of a great playoff matchup, would you agree? For those watching at home on Facebook, on YouTube, channel 8 on Signal TV. Well, for Mindoro, they didn't shoot well. They only shot 34%, 25 for 72. But their free throw attempts, it's a lot. 26 made free throws, so 39 attempts, good for 66%. It kept them throughout this whole game. Let's now turn this over to Cho Pangilinan for the Atlantis 88 player of the game.
Here with me at center court is the Atlantis 88 player of the game, Joseph Pangilinan. He tallied 31 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. So Joseph, una-una, congratulations on your win. We all knew what you did in today's game. All I want to ask is, ano yung naging X factor para sa'yo? Because all game, toe-to-toe, lapit yung laban pero in the end, you were able to escape with a win. So para sa'yo, ano yung naging X factor na ginamit nyo against your opponent?
Una sa lahat, syempre nung first half, hirapan kami kasi puro kami turnovers, ganyan, mga pasa namin nakukuha. And pagdating naman na second half hanggang dulo, is number 1 talaga is defense namin. Kaya yun, nakuha namin.
And may gusto ka bang batiin, lalo na you're playing or you won in your home crowd of Pampanga?
Binabati ko yung mga coaches namin. Thank you din sa binigay na playing time sa akin. Lalo na kay Gob, kay Boss Don Gonzalez. Thank you lahat sa mga nanood ngayon. Thank you.
And there you have it again, the Atlantis 88 player of the game, Joseph Pangilinan.
And once again, hirap makahinga talaga pag ganito yung labanan. Hindi ka makahinga because of you don't know how the game is going to end. You don't know which player will step up at the right moment. But look here at some of the game highlights. A lot of three-pointers being made at the right and crucial times, and that is why this gave us a feels of a playoff game. The late runners by Joseph Pangilinan, the clutch baskets from Harvey Raimundo. This was the basket that sent it to overtime. But in the end, it was Pampanga Giant Lanterns winning 85-83 against the Mindoro Junior Disciplinados. We come to the conclusion of our live coverage for the 1800 division. Our next game will be the 1600 division matchup between the same two cities, Pampanga and Mindoro. On behalf of Cho Pangilinan, this is Nico Rocha, and this is Atlantis 88, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.